Hearing this story, one might think that my dad was an evil person. He was certainly mean. He certainly had no love in his heart anymore. It was filled with hate. But he tried to be an honest person, just like everybody. See, he was in the same world of delusions that so many people in this world are living in right now without realizing it. That's the whole point of all this. It serves as a lesson to the world. A documented life lesson to the world of the dangers of disobeying the only warning that God gave humanity. Don't believe a lie. Because once you do, you're disconnected from reality. You can no longer perceive it right. And you start misperceiving reality, making false judgments, lying, and you don't even realize it. But that's a warning that humanity wasn't given, because men chose their wealth over the people. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to change your beliefs. You're free to believe as you wish. But keep in mind, the world that many of you are living in, I lived in it myself for 27 years. So I'm speaking from lived experience, not speaking from assumption. And while believing that false belief, which the one he chose to believe was that there was a devil-like spirit roaming the earth, that's what made him misjudge everything and destroy a love that God had created to last eternity. I don't see anyone working to restore what they tore apart. So you're obviously, judging by your actions, not sorry for what you've done. No remorse. You know, not only was the divorce that Adair County Jail brought me while I was in jail illegal, because at the time I was being held incompetent to stand trial, they had no right bringing me any type of paperwork without my attorney. Not that he was doing his damn job anyways. But it was signed under duress. I never would have signed it. I never wanted to lose Sherry. I only lost her because everyone that I screamed out for help to didn't care, because it wasn't their life. It wasn't their soulmate. It wasn't their love. She only lost me because nobody cared to speak the truth. They ran their mouth recklessly, speaking assumptions and opinions when they they shouldn't have been speaking at all, because none of the people that were speaking to her knew me, knew the situation, knew my family, and yet they chose to speak anyways. And look at what their lies did, because God's holding them accountable, just as He's holding my family accountable. All the people that I reached out to that ignored me, that turned a blind eye, that assumed I was crazy rather than look to see if I was telling the truth. All of them are held accountable by our Father. As He said, do not harm either through action or inaction. And He made a love to last eternity that was destroyed by the lies of people who didn't care enough to go look at the truth. They were fine speaking assumptions voicing opinions where they shouldn't have. That is why we do so much harm in this world. In that world of delusions, that world of lies that those men created to keep their wealth, it's coming to an end soon. I pray you all get out of it. Because there is no eternity. There is no future beyond that world of delusions. Only in the truth can you perceive reality correctly, and only in the truth can you live with our Father, and only in the truth that He gave us can you go home and live with our ancestors when you leave this world. My name is Dawati. I have told you the truth.